So my S24 has arrived 1 week earlier than I was expecting it to, so I guess we're making this video right now. So starting with build quality, and similar to the iPhone 15 Pro, Samsung have switched out aluminium bodies for titanium in their new S24 Ultra. The titanium finish on the S24 feels distinctly more metallic and does feel more durable than an aluminium body. Now, despite that switch in material, the S24 basically weighs the same as last year's S23, and these are big, bulky, and relatively heavy devices, but because of that weight distribution across the device, it's actually quite comfortable to hold in your hand. Anyone holding this phone for the first time will definitely feel the premium materials which fit a flagship Samsung phone. I mean, this phone is like $1,300, so of course it should be made of the best possible materials. But what I was actually looking forward to most about the new S24 lineup is the Galaxy AI, which is built into all of this year's devices. So for anyone who didn't watch Samsung's 2024 event, all phones within the S24 lineup will feature Samsung's Galaxy AI. Now, I'm always a little skeptical of the word AI being flung around as some sort of marketing gimmicky term, but there are some genuinely useful functions that utilize this artificial intelligence. The main one being this circle feature, which works in a similar way to Google's reverse image search. By holding down the home button, you activate the function, allowing you to circle any text or images on screen. Your phone will use AI to search Google for information on anything within that circle. And this is a pretty impressive function that worked really well during my testing. Another impressive fact for you guys, less than 1% of you watching my videos are subscribed. We're nearly at 1,000. Drop a sub, drop a comment, just let me know what you want to see in future. So let's test this translation feature. Hello, my name is Malcolm.
Hola, mi nombre es Malcolm.
Hola, mi nombre es Rebecca.
Hello, my name is Rebecca.
I'm also from the United Kingdom. How crazy is that?
También soy del Reino Unido. ¿Qué tan loco es eso?
Sí, qué bien.
Yeah, good.
I think having a built-in translator is a really useful idea, and if it does keep working this well, could come in really handy if you're traveling abroad and just need a little bit of help talking to some locals and stuff. Speaking of traveling abroad, what is more important than navigation and finding your way around town? Taking good photos and videos, and I woke up nice and early for you guys to show off the S24's low light camera capabilities. So it might be a bit controversial, but I'm not the biggest fan of this S24 Ultra's camera. Pitch quality is insane, especially in daylight, where you've got this 200 megapixel camera able to churn out some seriously high quality images, but I don't like the way Samsung processes their shots. I find that a lot of the time the images are over enhanced, over sharpened, and just look a little fake. Now this can be fixed by switching over to Pro mode, but mobile phone cameras to me are meant to take high quality images quickly, on the go, as fast as possible. By the time you've switched over to Pro mode, adjusted those manual settings, that brief opportunity to take the photo would have already passed. So it kind of defeats the purpose. Having said that, the optical zoom on the phone works really well. So if you are taking a picture of a subject that's quite far away in the distance, you can do so without sacrificing too much on image quality. Still not a fan of taking photos on this phone, but I did really enjoy using its video camera capabilities. We get a larger sensor than last year's S23 Ultra, meaning better low light conditions, which I think you can see from these shots. In daylight, the colors that we do get from the video camera seem a lot more true to real life, a lot more so than the photos at least anyway, but I do think the camera does over enhance some video footage, especially in low light conditions, where I think it brightens up those dark patches a bit too much. Now it's all well and good having a good camera, but it's equally as important to have a good display to view all of your fancy videos on. Samsung actually make displays, so as expected, their phones do have industry leading screens, and just looking at the footage here, it's pretty insane. Colors look vivid, it's able to handle shots with areas of both light and dark, and the screen can get ridiculously bright, meaning no problem seeing your screen in direct sunlight. However, while I was testing the screen, I noticed that the viewing experience wasn't as immersive as I thought it would be, because while the display is great, the audio coming from the device just wasn't as good. I know most of us probably don't care about audio and will probably be using headphones if we are watching stuff on our phones, but I just expected a bit more from the S24 Ultra. Sure, there's enough volume, it's quite loud, but often the audio just feels kind of boring and kind of flat, especially if you compare it to the iPhone 15 Pro. So closing thoughts, this phone is just really expensive. Yes, it's a premium product and it works very, very well, but it's $1,300. $1,300. And for $1,300, you'd expect it to work well. Now, personally, would I buy one? Definitely not. It's literally the price of a laptop, and I know that I can get away with spending a fraction of that price on another phone, which is probably plenty good enough. Cool. I think that's it for this one. I'm knackered. If you haven't already, do drop a sub. Catch you in the next one. Peace.